The following show is sponsored by Cascade Academy. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Carrie Hawker-Diaz.
And I'm Brooke Mangum, and we are at the Cascade Academy in Midway, where they're striving to give girls the opportunity to heal and also gain their confidence.
Yes, it is so beautiful up here. We are so excited to talk to some of the staff. And speaking of that, let's start with Caleb. We are here now with Caleb, who is one of the founders of Cascade Academy. Caleb, great to see you.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
We are so glad to have you. Now let's just launch right on in. What is Cascade Academy? What do you guys do here?
So Cascade Academy is a very special place. It's a unique residential treatment center for adolescent girls ages 13 to 18 that's very specific to treating anxiety. As you can imagine, anxiety has been increasing fairly dramatically, especially over the course of the last 18 months. And so we provide a service to students and families where girls can come and live here for a period of 9 to 12 months while they focus on their anxiety and their goals and prepare to live a happy and productive life.
Well, Caleb, let's talk about some of the programs you have, because as we were pulling up here, which it's a beautiful space, obviously, they were unloading kayaks and all sorts of fun things. We see
I'm ready
tennis
to sign up.
courts.
It just looks like fun.
Yes, it looks fun.
We have an absolute blast here. So really, a lot of our students, when they were struggling with their anxiety disorder, they didn't leave the house. Some of them didn't leave their room for up to 11 months. They were paralyzed with social anxiety, general anxiety, just problems that they couldn't get over by themselves. One of our core beliefs here is that you need to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And so that leads to us doing a lot of activities in the community. We have an amazing recreational therapy program where the kids are rock climbing, they're kayaking, they're horseback riding, they're skiing. And the idea is, as you learn to get outside of your comfort zone and grow that comfort zone in what we call the growth zone, your world gets a lot bigger. Your opportunities increase, and that's applicable everywhere you go, in school, with your family life. Everything you do is you learn to challenge yourself and embrace that feeling of being uncomfortable because you can be successful, then you're going to have a successful life.
Well, and that communal aspect of it, like knowing that there's other people that are going through this exact same thing that I'm going through. There's other girls. And why did you focus on girls in particular?
So it was a pretty intentional decision as we started to work with girls with anxiety. There's a number of reasons for that. One, girls are twice as likely to have an anxiety disorder as boys. And there's a lot of treatment centers out there that are available for behavioral issues. Kids that might have substance abuse disorders, kids that are aggressive and oppositional. Our students don't fit that model. They generally have very insignificant behaviors, but a really high clinical need. And so Cascade Academy is a unique environment where they can get good clinical care and not be surrounded by the negative behaviors that can take place in other treatment environments.
Sure, and Caleb, I bet it's so rewarding to see the difference in these girls once they start learning the tools that can help them cope with their anxiety.
Absolutely. I've been doing this for about 18 years. And some of the early students that I worked with in the mental health industry, they're now older, they're married, they have children of their own, they're living successful lives. And the real payoff is when you get to see a student approach their graduation, or they send you an announcement of their college graduation. They have children of their own, and you realize, wow, something that we're doing is making a long-term difference. The whole idea of Cascade Academy was this idea that once you're full, you spill over and you flow down, and the help that you received cascades into the lives of other people that are important to you.
I love that.
Well, and anxiety is not going anywhere. If anything, it's just getting worse with all these crazy things that have been happening this year.
Yes, this is so true. And to dive deeper into that, I'm going to go talk to Becca about how Cascade Academy is helping girls with their anxiety.